universe. What is going on, all my Hitmen and Harley Quinns? You know who it is. It's your favorite mother freaking role model, Hitman Thornton, aka the Buddhist, who's out with attitude for Raw Reaction TV. Real quick, just to let y'all know, this is my second recording of this review because the first one, there's a lot of stuff I forgot to mention and I wanted to go back and redo my homework and all that. So, plus there's some other stuff I found out about. So, yeah. So anyway, here we go. Take two. Okay. Now, my overall review of first of all, the finale, badass, off the chain. It was off the hook. Okay. Wasn't crazy about the shaky cam. I don't know why they went that route. But overall, it was badass. You know, lightsaber battling, fighting. They were earth bending left and right. It was badass. Loved it. Okay. But my overall review of Kenobi, it was okay. It was okay. There was a tons of stuff that needed to be done. And a lot was to blame. A lot of the blame falls on Kathleen Kennedy. Now, for most of y'all that don't know who Kathleen Kennedy is, what Kevin Feige is to Marvel, Kathleen Kennedy is to Lucasfilm. You know, and Kevin Feige is a comic book purist, you know, and he sets the tone in the direction of how he wants the movies to flow, story told, all that. Even though he brings directors in and let them do their own thing, still he has an agenda and how he wants things worked out. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't give two shiznits of Star Wars or the Star Wars fans. She has her own agenda. She's always fighting left and right with writers and directors. That's why we got The Force Awakens the way it was. That's why we got The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker the way it was. Okay, and she basically stabbed George Lucas in the back because there were things that were supposed to take place in Kenobi that did not happen, from what I understand. But before I get too far off track here, let me just get to my overall review of Kenobi and things. Like I said, Kenobi was okay. I was getting some Last Jedi vibes here and there about Kenobi. Just his character. And the whole thing with Leia, bringing little Leia in, the actress that played her did an awesome job. But I'm wondering, was that Kathleen Kennedy or Disney? Because, you know, Disney loves their little female, you know, heroines and heroes and all that. And I don't have a problem with that either, as long as it's organic. But in some areas, to me, it felt forced with Leia. I thought it was going to be maybe 1 or 2 episodes with her and that's done. I didn't know it was going to be a whole entire thing with Leia. And so there were times I was getting kind of bored with that. It's like, come on, just get this girl home and go on to the next one. Come on, please. Reva. I feel bad for Moses Ingram. First time doing this little Star Wars gig she has, and she's been just ton of crap been poured on her. Now, it was said that Lucas, the crew or films or whatever, said to her about, you know, the kind of heat she might get playing this character and all that. And my thing is, if you knew that she was going to catch this kind of heat, why would you give her some crap material to work with, crappy character development, and just overall bad, period? Why would you even do that? Okay, and also, first off, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau were not hands-on this series like they are with The Mandalorian. And they didn't have variety of different directors to help tell different, you know, sides or stories of it like they did in Mandalorian. Deborah Chow directed this whole entire series, episodes. And she's a good director. She obviously can do action, period, hands down. But other stuff, not so sure. I just feel bad for Moses Ingram. I really, really do. I mean, the fact is that they gave her this and all the heat she was catching and comments and people just being disrespectful. I mean, that's ridiculous and it's sad. And I heard there were supposed to be talks about doing a spin-off for her character, but then I heard that got canceled. So a lot falls on Kathleen Kennedy because originally the finale or something like that, from what I heard, was supposed to take place on Mustafar, Vader's turf. And there was supposed to be a whole different type of dynamic of fighting and flashbacks and all kinds of stuff. And she was supposed to be promising that, but obviously it didn't happen. So we got what we got. Still, badass fight scene, awesome. I wish it was done a little differently because I didn't like the shaky cam. But I heard the Disney execs or whatever are really upset with her, so they brought Jon Favreau in to re-edit the ending because the Duel of Fates, John Williams was supposed to be the music choice for the lightsaber battle, but it wasn't in there. So I heard that's going to be re-edited back in along with some other shots that were cut out or something like that. And I heard that's supposed to be re-released later this year or next year or something like that. That's what I've been hearing. So it was just a hot mess what happened to the Kenobi series, and basically Kathleen Kennedy had a lot to do with it. And like I said, the series for me was okay. It was all right. There were some fun moments. There were some crappy moments. And, but it was awesome. I just got to say this. It was awesome to see O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son, in this series. Because I remember hearing that he was in this, and I completely forgot until I saw him. I was like, whoa. By the way, if you ever heard a movie called Den of Thieves, watch it. He's in it. He does a phenomenal job. That movie is badass. That's an awesome movie. Twist ending. Check it out. Den of Thieves. O'Shea Jackson Jr. Awesome. All right. Now, back to this. So, but like I said, I keep repeating myself. The show was okay. My feelings about it is almost very similar to the Book of Boba Fett. There was a lot that could have been done way much better. But there's some people out there like it. Cool. And there's some people obviously like that hate it. Me, I'm in the middle. I'm like, it was all right. It was okay. Nothing to write home about. It was okay. A lot of it could have been done way better. It was good to see Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He had a little scene. It was good to see him. I forgot he's an actor. He's been out there doing his thing. I know this has been long. This has been a bit winded. I've been all over the place with this. But I'm just really, really just... I wish they would just get rid of Kathleen Kennedy, but she's contracted, and that's a whole nother, beast and headache to deal with. So, again, Kenobi. Overall thoughts on the series, it was okay. The finale was badass, though. It was better than the rest of the series. It was badass. And I heard some people saying that the lightsabers look like glow sticks. My thoughts, maybe because it was dark and they needed to be a little bit more lit up. That's maybe why. I'm not sure. But like I said, they're doing a bunch of the earth-bending stuff. And yeah, that stuff was badass. But what I did not like is them constantly cutting away to when Reva was going after Luke. That part, I was like, what is going on? Why we keep going back and forth? We don't care about that. And all that. But I did like when Reva and Vader went at it. That was kind of cool. You could tell Vader was just toying with her. He was just toying with her. He was just feeling her out and see what's happening. And then, of course, the Inquisitor that she supposedly thought she killed came back. And we all knew he was going to be popping up. So, but, and when Vader, did the Force with the ship, that was tight. But, yeah, so, again, apologies. I'm all over the place. I just had a lot to say. And it was fresh in my mind, just had to get it out. I know I had notes here to say it in a certain structure, but yeah, I had to get to it. So anyway, so that's been my thoughts. And there's going to be a Kenobi season 2, and let's hope they'll fix this mess and get it done right next time. So leave your comments down below and let me know what you thought of the Kenobi series, anything I might have forgotten. So until next time. Hitman Thornton, your favorite motherfucking role model. Buddhist with attitude for Our Reaction TV. Until next time, peace out. biatches, and remember to always stay zen as F, and may the force be with you.